welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Meghan Bischoff and I have kind of a different video for you guys today. Something crazy happened and I wanted to put this video out there to kind of ask for advice or what you guys think of the situation and what I should do, if you think it's anything at all. But let me just tell you what happened. So I have really bad anxiety and I've just always not felt safe being alone in general. I was scared of the dark for forever when I was a kid, and I just don't like being alone. So every time Nick leaves the apartment that we live in, I always make sure that as soon as he leaves, I lock the door. That's just something that I always do just to make myself feel safer, even if he's just running to the car, if he's just running to the gym that's right here, I always lock the door. And we live in a really nice area of Orlando. We don't live right by campus, and we're not super far, but it's a nicer area, and our apartment complex is really nice, and it's gated in, so I should feel safe here. But after what happened to me the other day, I don't know. So Nick was going to the gym, which you could just walk right across past the pool and go directly to the gym at our apartment. And as soon as he left, I was about to go take a shower. So I walked out, saw that he didn't lock the door, so I made sure that I locked the bottom of the door. So the way our door works is there's a bottom lock and then there's a latch. I don't know if that makes sense, if you guys know what that means, but I didn't lock the latch because I knew when he came back from the gym and he was gonna go to unlock the door, he couldn't get in if I was still in the shower if the latch was locked. So I only locked the bottom part, which is just the turn lock. Oh, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not a lock expert, but I know 100% I locked it because I walked out there just to lock it like I always do. And I made sure I didn't lock the top part, but I know I locked it. It'll make sense in a minute why I'm being so I 100% locked it. So I went and I got in the shower, and I was in the shower for a couple minutes and I started hearing a lot of banging around. So I thought Nick just got home from the gym, or Zuri is just jumping around, messing with stuff like she always does. But I finished up real quick and I got out just to check what was going on and make sure it was Nick or Zuri, and no one was there in the apartment. Nick wasn't there, Zuri was sleeping like she does right now, and the door was unlocked. I know I locked the door. I started freaking out like crazy, and I just grabbed my pepper spray and grabbed a knife and grabbed my phone, and I was calling Nick, freaking out, crying, and I was like, please come back from the gym, I think someone's in the apartment, I don't know what's going on. So Nick ran over here, he came inside, he was looking through our entire apartment, making sure no one's here, and nothing was taken. Everything looked completely fine, no one was in here, no one, I'm fine. No one touched me, I was just in the shower, but the door was unlocked. Somehow the door was unlocked. So Nick just tried to calm me down, say I probably just thought I locked the door and didn't, which I knew I did. But I tried to put it in the back of my mind for the rest of the day and not think about it and not freak myself out because I knew my anxiety would get really bad. So later on that night, we were going to Nick's IM football game. And as we were leaving for the game, we saw 2 cop cars parked outside of our building in the apartment, because there's a bunch of different buildings. And we were like, I wonder what that's about. But we just left, we went to the game, and we came back, and then there was 8 cop cars, all lined up in a row on the side, kind of blocking half the parking for us in the parking lot. So we parked, and then we went up to, there was 3 of officers talking to each other, and we asked if it was okay to go back in our apartments, and they didn't tell us what happened. They just said, yeah, you're safe, you can go in your apartment, you're fine. And I was kind of annoyed that they didn't tell us what happened, but as we were walking up, there was a guy that lives in our apartment walking his dog, and he asked us if we knew what happened, and we said, no, we have no idea. He told us that someone in our apartment building, that's the apartment right next to me and Nick, got robbed. And that the guy got pistol whipped in the head. There was an ambulance there. He was holding ice up to his head. And they didn't tell us any more information. I don't know if his door was unlocked, if they unlocked his door and broke in, how much they stole, what the whole situation was, but after what already happened to me earlier in that day that I was freaking out about, and then someone got their apartment robbed and broken into and hit in the head with a freaking gun, I was freaking the fuck out. And all that night, I was freaking out. Every single day since, I've been freaking out. Every single time I hear the slightest noise, I jump up in the middle of the night, I wake Nick up, and I'm like crying hysterically thinking that someone's in here. And Nick goes out, checks everything, makes sure no one's here. But like, I just hear the craziest noises, and I always feel like I'm not alone in this place anymore. So I got a new security system. We installed a good security system in here to make me feel a little bit safer, but I still, like, I can't sleep. Last night I didn't get 5 minutes of sleep, like, until the morning when it was like light outside and Nick was awake. Then I slept for like 2 hours, but all throughout the night I didn't sleep. I just stayed awake, like, with the fan off. I have to turn the fan off just so I can hear like any noise around me, with the TV volume like super low, just so I can like be alert and hear everything. I have my pepper spray like right next to me when I'm sleeping, and like knives, like, just so I know that if something happens. But I don't have an explanation for it other than I know I locked the door and then I got out of the shower and it was unlocked. So I don't know if any of you have had a situation like this before, what I should do. Is there anything I can do? Anything to like help me relax and not freak out about this? But it really freaked me out, so I wanted to just let you guys know what happened to me. If you're a college student living in an apartment in Orlando, know that this happened at my apartment and that maybe you should get some new security at yours just in case anything happens. But yeah, I was actually planning on uploading a fun bikini collection today, and then this craziness happened in the middle of me trying to film that. So I thought this was more important to get up and just get your guys' help. But that will be coming next in probably like a couple days, because I already have it almost completely edited, so that will be up in a couple days. And I'll have more fun videos coming, nothing dramatic like this, but it was crazy. And I still can't sleep, and I don't know what's going on, but hopefully things get better. I'm alive, I'm safe, Nick is safe, nothing's happened to us so far, and hopefully it doesn't. But I'll see you guys in the next video.
But then again, shawty,